My name is Chase, and I own a repair shop near Detroit, Michigan. Did you know you could fix PlayStation 5s? I have the motherboard right here. Let's go to the microscope and have a look and see what's going on. This is the HDMI port on the PS5. This PlayStation 5 came in because it did not have a display on the screen. So let's take a look at some of these pins here and see what's going. Oh, yep, right there. There's one that's bent. Let's check. Oh, that one's completely loose. And let's check this one. Yep. Sure enough, that one's loose too. Let's check that one. That one's solid, solid, solid. Okay, these pins are slightly bent because the customer probably accidentally moved the HDMI cable in a hard way and ended up tweaking the port or something and caused these pins to break loose. I'm going to put flux around this port here. This helps the solder to flow when I'm removing it. Now I'm going to use my hot air station right underneath this HDMI connector. Hopefully the solder will flow and we can remove our port safely. All right, and we can remove the port here. Perfect. To make this job considerably easier for ourselves, we're going to remove the lead-free solder on these pads, replace it with leaded solder. The leaded solder will definitely flow much better than the lead-free solder. Now I'm going to take a little bit of leaded solder and put it on my iron. We're just going to flow it to these pads here. Clean it up with some IPA. These pads are perfectly flowed and ready for the new port. First, we're going to add flux and then flow our port right down into place. All right, let's put our port in. Here we go. Put a little bit of pressure on it. Awesome. I'm going to touch these pins up and make them look better than what came out of the factory. Look at these solder joints. This is so much better than what came out of the factory, and I bet Sony couldn't do work this good. Alright, I have the PlayStation 5 here. Let's go ahead and test it. And of course, if you like videos like these, definitely hit the subscribe button. And of course, my capture card does not like the PS5, so let me show you on screen. Alright, and I don't usually move the camera off of the tripod that sits up there, but there you are. There it is. It's working great. And there's the PlayStation 5 with the white light. Perfect.